Now, when INEC finally released the proposal on the 4th day of April 2025, it was found out that the coordinates in the proposed units, wards, structure that was to comprise Warri Federal Constituency were such that substantial number of the communities were not even in Delta State. So if you took the report and you entered the coordinates, some of the communities you will see are in Edo State. Some are in Ondo State. Some are in Udu. Some are in Uwe. Now, to show that this was the case, even the Jaws of Ogbijo protested and they were pointing fingers at the Baramatu people. So they did 2 national publications in protest and they described the entire exercise as fraudulent. Those 2 publications are also contained in this book. Now, when eventually INEC met in Asaba, the Shekiris went there and protested and asked, what about the judgment that INEC has not enforced for the past 20-something years? INEC then said that, well, we are going to ensure we enforce that judgment side by side, the Supreme Court judgment. That judgment is also contained here for you to see. Now, the report, and this is where it becomes nastiest. The report that was released, the proposal for the delineation of the wards, you can take a copy of it and impute the longitude and latitude of each of the units if you install Google Earth on your Android phone, and you will get the confirmation that most of those wards that many people in Baramatu are celebrating are wards, are locations that are in Edo State, are locations that are in Ondo State, are locations that are in Udu. And this is corroborated by what the Ogbijos published in Vanguard, full pages on 2 occasions. Those publications are also contained in this book. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is a case of fraud that deserves a space in the Guinness Book of World Record. Not for anything, but for the length of time it took and for the consistent and persistent attempt to obtain things illegally. You will find an assorted combination of fraud in this exercise. Disobedience of court orders, bias, and breach of natural justice by picking somebody who is of the same ethnic nationality with a potential beneficiary. By the way, INEC has a policy of not posting commissioners to their states of origin. That is because they try to guide against bias. Why? Why is it that of all over 200 million Nigerians, the person that INEC saw should chair a committee to delineate Warri Federal Constituency in which the Jaws have a stake should be an Ijaw person who is an Ijaw leader of thought. And at the same time, the field officer should be an Ijaw person who is an Ijaw leader of thought. That exactly is what we are talking about here. Again, there's another aspect of the fraud that makes it deserve a place in the Guinness Book of World Record. The proposal changed the names of many places, created more communities, renamed communities. In fact, in that proposal, INEC went beyond the statutory mandate of conducting election and delineating wards. INEC went on to create boundaries, adjust boundaries, name communities, and do all sorts of things. There is no sane society in which this kind of a proposal can stand the test of time. And that is why I am propelled to let those who do not know about this Supreme Court judgment to know that this was how it came about. I urge you to get a copy of this book. It's worth having in your library. It's an expose of no mean status. Thank you for listening, and I wish you a good reading as you purchase and read. Thank you.